Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start off with a quotation. Many of us are leading lives of quiet desperation. Sometimes that desperation can no longer keep quiet. I watched it on the film Shall We Dance, the Japanese version, and I saw it on the telly, so it must be true. My name is Antony Carpen. Some of you will know my parents, some of you will have met my grandparents when they were around, and some of you may even know my niece and nephews. So I've really got to be on best behaviour here. I spent the first 20 years of my life here, and I tried to leave Cambridge permanently, twice. As you can see, I failed. First for university and second for the civil service. But my own failings, which I've spoken about, in particular health-wise actually, are, I think, rooted in the institutions of my childhood right here in South Cambridge. And actually that's one of the motivations for me standing. My study of local history since 2016, and some of you will be familiar with my Lost Cambridge blog, has opened my eyes how my generation was let down. The conversations that I've had with people who I used to go to school with has really opened my eyes and shown me how so many of us got to where we were not because of the local institutions that we went through, but in spite of them. And every day we see the impact of those failings of our over-centralised state and ministerial failures. And I say that as someone who used to work as a policy advisor in Whitehall for ministers of all three political parties that have been in government over the past 10, 15 years. We see the potholes outside our £1 million houses, private wealth, civic squalor, over-concentration of 16 to 19-year-old places, and the long commutes that our teenagers, and when the teenagers are here, they are our teenagers, have to make. Transport policy paralysis from ill-thought-through creations of the GCP and the CPCA in the midst of local government austerity. What is to be done then? That's what we're here to debate. I'm not here campaigning for votes because I want more than that. I say, not another generation failed. The overhaul of our city starts here, it starts now, and it involves all of you, as well as ourselves here. What your role is, well, that's up to you. Democracy is not a spectator sport, it requires the participation of all of us. The purpose of my campaign is to inform and inspire a change in the consciousness of our city. It has already started and continues long after the polling stations have closed and a new councillor elected for Queen Edith, whoever that may be. Let the debates commence. Thank you for listening.